Hi everyone, it's Jackie. I decided to do a little kind of pro and con thing to talk out me trying to figure out where I'm going to go to nursing school. I've officially been accepted to 2. I have another one that I'm fully expecting to be accepted to. They have a very high acceptance rate, whereas this one does not. So the fact that I got into this one makes me think I'll get into this one. This one I've already gotten into. If you do watch my cash stuffing, you'll see I talked a little bit about how I unexpectedly got into this one. I use this AC because it's abbreviations for its name, and how it kind of put me in a weird place emotionally. So, because I was making a plan, and while it's a wonderful opportunity, I just wasn't ready. I'm not ready to make a decision quite yet. So doing kind of a pro and con list with you all. I'd wanted to do this as a sit down video, but I'm just not ready to really show my face on here yet. Maybe in a couple weeks. For those who watch my other videos, you know I've had vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and as somebody in a larger body, I have had people make fun of my appearance before. So while everyone's been very kind on here, I've also seen the other side of the internet, and I don't think right now, with the fact that I'm emotionally a little torn up about what's going on, I don't think I'm quite ready for that. So just stick around. I will be doing one soon, I promise. So let me just zoom you in a little bit. Maybe. Cool. Okay. So I have the community college. This is actually where I technically currently attend. It's where I did all of my prerequisites for nursing school, my biology, chemistry, all that stuff, and where I took my T's. They have a nursing program. I've been accepted to it. If I stay there, I will start in April. This is the college that's like my dream school. So I guess we'll put that on there, dream school. This was like a reach for me. They only have about a 10% acceptance rate for their nursing program, especially their accelerated, which is what I applied for, and I got in. So there's that. And then this one is also an accelerated school, but it was just sort of a, okay, why not? I'm not super excited about going to the school. It was more like if I'm applying to this one, I should also probably apply to this one because it's in town as well. So anyway, so biggest thing to think about obviously is cost. The community college, I shouldn't have to take out any loans. Only thing out of pocket I might have to pay for are my books, although part of those will be reimbursed, and like supplies. So I'm going to say about $1,200 total will be what I have to pay out of pocket, plus gas, when I have stuff to do. It's in town. I don't have to really travel for anything. Pretty easy. This one is a private school. And I do immediately get a grant from the state of Iowa since it's a private school. But unless I get a bunch of scholarships, I already have a bachelor's degree, so I don't qualify for Pell Grants and a lot of the free financial aid. I have to get loans. So based off what I figured out right now, I would need to take out $30,000 in loans, which is a lot more money. Been working really hard on trying to pay down my debt, so this is a scary number for me. And this is also not including living expenses. That's just my tuition. Living expenses and supplies. This one is similar to this one, except its tuition's lower, so it'll be about $20,000 in loans. Also, no living expenses. meaning I still have to figure out how to pay all my bills. Okay. This one is a part-time program. And it's evenings and weekends, meaning you can still work. In fact, it's designed for that. It's designed for us to be able to work. So once again, don't have to worry about paying this. I can still save money, do what I need to do to live the rest of my life. This one, full-time, accelerated. And basically what they're meaning is they expect this to be 50 to 60 hours per week of work. This one is also a full-time accelerated. But they expect this to be 60 to 70 hours per week. This I will only be in class about 12 hours a week. So they say it's like 20 hours per week of study in school. So this one also part-time job, maybe. Cannot work. Just because of the hours, it'd be almost impossible to find someone who would work around that schedule. This one takes 8 semesters / 25 months to complete it. This one is 15 months, 4 semesters. This one is 12 months, 4 quarters. They do a quarter system. So you can see why there's a difference in the hours here. This one's a little longer. This I will just earn my associates in nursing. This I will get my BSN. This one I'll earn my BSN. All of them are RNs though. Like all of them I can become a nurse with. My end goal is eventually to become a nurse practitioner, so I will need to eventually get my BSN or do some sort of bridge program where I get my ADN and go straight to my master's. Those do exist. That's what I'd have to do here. Bridge to MSN. Straight to MSN. Straight to MSN. Now, supposedly, if you're an RN, you make the same amount of money as a beginning RN. I don't know if that's true. I've heard that sometimes if you have your BSN, you get more money. You do also get you tend to get like higher, I don't know if it's higher wages, but first choice of jobs before an ADN. Like if you're really wanting to work NICU or labor and delivery where it's really competitive, they're going to pick a BSN over an ADN. But for most hospitals, if you have your ADN and they want you to get your BSN, which is what most are doing, hospital will pay for my BSN. Or BSN. But that is another probably 15 months of school to get to the same area here that I would have in a little over a year. So, hi Hilton. You can hear her crying in the background. So, that's where that is. Another thing to consider is, Hilton, shh, the NCLEX pass, right? For this school is about 88% on average over the last couple of years. It's varied some. This, oh, I can't write. pass over the last 3 years is 100%. No one's failed it on their first try in the school in like 3 years. This one, it's like 79%. Which makes me think, why would I even bother? So this one's immediately out of the running. Right there, that kind of cancels everything out. So it's down to these two. And it's me trying to figure out if slow and steady is better, so I can have a life and not have to worry about things, or just hurrying up and getting it done and taking on the debt is worth it. And I'm leaning this way. I do volunteering. I like to do, you know, now I'm doing YouTube. Getting another dog. I enjoy having a social life, you know, when we're not socially distancing, and eventually that will end. And you know, the cost is a big thing for me. So leaning this way right now, especially knowing that the hospital will more likely pay for my BSN, I can get this part of my degree done. It'll take a little longer, but I can get it done with no additional debt, because I will probably have to take on some debt to get my nurse practitioner degree, because almost no one will pay for that degree. So I think this is where I'm going. I think I'm leaning towards the community college. I already have friends who go here, which is nice too. We are going to be in the program together. And I can also do some other things, like I was planning on, since like my first semester I only have 2 credits of nursing courses, picking up a couple extra class and how to be a personal trainer, since I'm starting to kind of get into this holistic health thing. So that's where I am. Tell me down below, tell me down in the comments what you think, if you're a nursing student, where you are with this and what you've thought. And also, you know, make sure you hit the like button if you like this sort of stuff, especially you nursing girls, and subscribe, because this is just the beginning of my nursing journey. I will be, if I stay here, excuse me, my camera got funny. I'll be taking a class about women's health just as an elective through the honors program, because I'm part of the honors program at the community college, in like 3 weeks, and I think that'll be super interesting. So anyways, let me know what you think, and thanks so much for chatting by while I talked a lot about this. It really helped me. I appreciate you being my therapist. All right, talk to you later. Bye.